What if I told you that right now, millions of people are working their entire lives, only to stay financially trapped forever? They wake up early, go to work, earn money, pay bills, get tired, and repeat the same cycle again and again, until one day their whole life is gone. But the rich? They play a completely different game, a game that schools never teach. And once you understand this game, your mindset about money may never be the same again. This is the powerful idea behind the world-famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book is not just about becoming rich. It is about understanding why most people never become financially free. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. One was his real father, educated, hardworking, respected, but financially struggling all his life. This was his poor dad. The other was the father of his best friend, not highly educated, but wealthy and financially free. This was his rich dad. Both men worked hard. Both were smart, but they had completely different beliefs about money. Poor dad believed, study hard, get good grades, find a secure job. Rich dad believed, learn how money works, build assets, make money work for you. And that one difference changed everything. One of the most important lessons in the book is this: the rich do not work for money. Poor and middle-class people spend their lives trapped in what Rich Dad called the rat race. People work hard for money, then use that money to pay bills, then work even harder again. And this cycle repeats forever. But rich people focus on buying assets. Assets are things that put money into your pocket. Businesses, investments, systems that generate income. But most people buy liabilities instead. Expensive lifestyles, fancy things, things that slowly take money away from them. And that is why many people stay financially trapped for life. Rich Dad also believed that fear controls most people's financial decisions. People are afraid of losing money, afraid of failure, afraid of taking risks. And because of that fear, they stay trapped in jobs they hate for their entire life. The rich think differently. They know mistakes are part of learning. In fact, Rich Dad believed failure is one of the biggest teachers of success. Most people never become financially free because they are too afraid to fail. Another powerful lesson in the book is this: it is not about how much money you make. It is about how much money you keep. Many people earn good salaries, but still stay broke. Why? Because their lifestyle grows faster than their income. The moment they earn more money, they buy more expensive things. And this cycle never ends. Rich Dad believed financially intelligent people use money to buy freedom, not just comfort. He also explained why the rich focus heavily on learning. Not only school learning, real-world learning, sales, communication, business, investing, negotiation, because these skills can completely change your financial future. Rich Dad said one of the most dangerous things people say is, "I can't afford it." Because the moment you say that, your brain stops searching for solutions. Instead, he suggested asking, "How can I afford it?" And that simple question forces your mind to think creatively. That is how rich people think differently. They train their mind to look for opportunities, while most people only see problems. And perhaps the most important lesson in the entire book is this: the rich do not buy things first. They buy freedom first. Most people spend their whole life trying to look rich. Luxury clothes, expensive phones, big cars. But many of those people are secretly drowning in stress and debt. Rich Dad believed true wealth is not about showing money. It is about having control over your life, control over your time, your decisions, your future. That is real financial freedom. Robert slowly realized something shocking. Poor people and rich people think completely differently. Poor people often say, "That's risky. That's impossible. I'll never become rich." But rich people constantly search for opportunities. They learn. They take smart risks. And most importantly, they take action. Another major lesson from the book is this: working hard is important, but working blindly is dangerous. Many people spend decades climbing the ladder, only to realize the ladder was against the wrong wall. Rich Dad believed people should focus less on looking busy and more on building something valuable, something that grows over time, something that can create freedom. In the end, Rich Dad, Poor Dad teaches one powerful truth: financial freedom does not start with money. It starts with mindset. The moment you begin understanding money differently, your future can begin changing completely. And maybe that is exactly why most people never escape the rat race, because they never learn the rules of the game. But now, you do. Most people spend their entire life chasing money, without realizing that money was never the real goal. Freedom was. The freedom to wake up without stress. The freedom to choose how you live. The freedom to spend time with the people you love. And Rich Dad believed that freedom only comes when you stop depending on a paycheck alone. That is why wealthy people focus so much on building assets. Because assets continue paying you, even when you are not working. This is the difference between being rich for a moment and being financially free for life. Another powerful idea from the book is this: the poor and middle class work for money. The rich build systems. A system could be a business, an investment, or something that keeps generating income over time. And the earlier you understand this, the more advantage you have in life. Rich Dad also believed that your mindset shapes your financial future. If you believe money is evil, you will subconsciously avoid wealth. If you believe becoming rich is impossible, you will never even try. Your beliefs quietly control your actions, and your actions slowly create your future. That is why financial education matters so much. Because one good idea can completely change the direction of your life. In the end, Rich Dad Poor Dad is not really about becoming rich overnight. It is about escaping the mindset that keeps people financially trapped forever. Learn how money works. Build assets. Think differently. And stop living life only to pay bills. Because once you understand the rules of money, you stop being controlled by it. And maybe the saddest part is this: most people never realize they are trapped until it is too late. They spend years waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect salary, the perfect opportunity, the perfect time to start. But Rich Dad believed financial freedom belongs to people who take action early. Even small actions matter. Learning one new skill, saving money wisely, building one asset, reading one powerful book. Small financial decisions repeated over time can completely change your future. Another major lesson from the book is this: your house is not always an asset. This idea shocked millions of readers around the world, because society teaches us that owning a big house automatically makes you wealthy. But Rich Dad explained, if something continuously takes money out of your pocket, it is a liability. And many people spend decades working just to pay for things they cannot truly afford. This creates stress, pressure, and financial dependence. The rich avoid this trap by focusing first on cash flow, not appearances, because looking rich and being rich are completely different things. In the end, Rich Dad Poor Dad teaches us one life-changing truth. Financial freedom is not reserved for lucky people. It is possible for anyone willing to learn differently, think differently, and act differently. The world teaches most people to chase security, but Rich Dad teaches you to chase freedom. And once you understand that difference, you may never think about money the same way again. If you enjoyed this summary, subscribe to Dark Wisdom for more powerful lessons on money, mindset, and success.